Adultery, John.
Aye. Well, you see, sir, between the two of us, we do know them all. I think it'd be a small fault.
Theology, sir, is a fortress. No crack in a fortress may be considered small.
There be no love for Satan in this house.
I pray it. I pray it dearly. Well, then, I'll bid you both good night.
Mr. Hale, I do believe you are suspecting me somewhat. Are you not?
Goody Proctor, I do not judge you. My duty is to add what I may to the godly wisdom of the court. For then I'll pray you both good health and good fortune. Good night, sir.
John, I think you must tell him.
What's that?
Will you tell him?
I have no witness and cannot prove it except my word be taken, but I know the girl's sickness had naught to do with witchcraft.
Not to do with
Mr. Harris discovered them sporting in the woods. They were startled and took sick.
Who told you this?
Abigail Williams.
Abigail?
Aye.
Abigail Williams told you it had naught to do with witchcraft.
She told me the day you came, sir.
Why did you keep
I
this?
never knew until tonight that the world's gone gaff with its nonsense.
Nonsense, mister! I have myself examined Sarah Gurtichua and numerous others who have confessed to dealing with the devil. They have confessed.
And why not if they must hang for denying it? Then they'll swear to anything before they'll hang. You never thought of that, Mr. Hay?
I have. I have indeed. And you, would you testify to this in court?
I had not reckoned of going into court, but if I must, I will.
You falter here.
I falter nothing. I may wonder if my story will be credited in such a court. I do wonder upon it with such a steady-minded minister as you will suspicion a woman that hath never lied and cannot the world know she did not. I may wonder somewhat, Mr. I am no fool.
Proctor. Let you open with me now, for I have a rumor that troubles me. It's said you hold no belief that there may even be witches in the world, sir. Is that true?
I know not what I have said. I may have said it. I have wondered if there be witches in the world. I cannot believe they come among us now.
But you do not believe that witches...
I will not deny that the Bible speaks of witches. I will not deny them.
But you, woman...
I cannot believe
You
it.
cannot.
Listen, you will not.
I cannot believe the devil may own a woman's soul, Mr. Hale. When she keeps an upright way as I have, I am a good woman, I know it. And if I may only do such good work in the world, and yet may be secretly bound to sin, then I must tell you, sir, I do not believe it.
But you do believe that there are witches in the world.
If you think that I'm one, then I say there are none.
You surely do not fly against the gospel.
We believe in the gospel every word.
Question Abigail Williams about the gospel, not myself.
She do not mean about the gospel, so this be a Christian house, a Christian house.
God keep you both. Let the third child be quickly baptized, and go you without fail each Sunday into Sabbath prayer. Keep a solemn, quiet way about you. I think that...
Giles, what's the matter?
They take my wife, and his Rebecca.
Becca's in the jail?
Aye, Tuba come and take her in his wagon. We've only now come from the jail and won't even let us in to see them.
But they've surely gone wild now, Mr. Hale.
Mr. Hale, can you not speak to the deputy governor? I'm sure it was hasty.
Pray, calm yourself, Mr. Nurse.
My wife is the very brick and mortar of the church, Mr. Hale. And Martha Corey. There cannot be a woman closer yet to God than Martha.
How's Rebecca charged, Mr. Nurse?
For murder she's charged. For the marvelous and supernatural murder of Lady Piper's baby. What am I to do, Mr. Hale?
Mr. Nurse, believe me, if Rebecca Nurse be tainted, then nothing's left to stop the whole green world from burning. I do rest upon the justice of the court. The court will send you home, I know it.
You cannot be truly tried in court.
Nurse, though our hearts break, we cannot flinch. It is our new time, sir. There is a misty plot afoot so subtle we should be criminals to cling to old respects and ancient friendships. The devil is alive in Salem, and we dare not fail to follow wherever the accusing finger may point.
How may such a woman murder children?
Man, remember, until an hour before the devil fell, God thought him beautiful in heaven.
I never said my wife were a witch, Mr. Hale. I only said she would read books.
Exactly what complaint were made on your wife, Mr. Corey?
That bloody mongrel Walcott charged her. See, he buy a pig of my wife 4 or 5 years ago, and the pig died soon after. So he come dancing in for his money back. And my Martha, she says to him, Walcott, If you haven't the wit to feed a pig properly, you'll not live to own many, she says. So now he goes to court and claims from that day to this, he cannot keep a pig alive because my Martha bewitched him with her books.
Good evening to you, Proctor.
Mr. Cheever. Good evening.
Good evening, all. Good evening, Mr. Head.
I hope you come not on business of the court.
I do, Proctor. I am an official of the court now, you know.
It's a pity, Ezekiel, that an honest tailor that might have gone to heaven must burn in hell. You'll burn first, do you know it?
You know yourself I must do as I'm told. You surely know that, Giles. And in a sleep you not be sending me to hell. I like not the sound of it, I tell you. I like not the sound of it. Now, believe me, Proctor, how heavy be the law, all its tonnage I do carry in my back tonight. I have a warrant for your wife.
You said she were not charged.
I know nothing of it. When was she charged?
I am giving 16 more tonight, sir. And she is one.
Who charged her?
My Abigail Williams charged her.
Proof. What proof?
Mr. Proctor, I have little time. The court bid me search your house, but I like not to search your house. So will you hand me any puppets your wife may keep here?
Puppets.
Why, I never kept no puppets, not since I were a girl.
I spy a puppet for you, Proctor.
Oh, why, this is Mary's.
Would you please give it to me?
Has the court discovered a text in puppets now?
Do you keep any others in this house?
No, this one until tonight. What signifies a puppet?
Why, the puppet... Let me signify that. Now, woman, will you please come
She
with me?
will not. Let's marry you.
No, I am forbidden to leave her for my son.
You'll leave her out of sight and out of mind. Let's marry.
What signifies a puppet?
The same as signifies that Why, this!
What's there?
Why, it is a needle! Herrick, it is a needle!
What signifies a needle?
Why, this go hard with it, Proctor. I have my doubts, Proctor. I have my doubts. But here's calamity. You see it, sir. It is a needle.
Why, what meaning has it?
Why, the girl, the Williams girl, Abigail Williams. She sat to dinner in Reverend Paris' house tonight, and without a word or warning, she falls to the floor, like a struck beast, he says, and screaming that a bull would reap to hear. Then he goes to save her, and stuck 2 inches in the flesh of her belly. He drew a needle out, and demanding her how she came to be so stabbed, she testified it's where your wife's familiar spirit bursted in.
Why, she died herself. Surely you're not taking this for proof, mister.
'Tis hard proof. I find here a puppet Goody Proctor keeps. I have found it, sir, and in the belly of the puppet a needle stuck. I tell you true, Proctor, I have...
How does this puppet come into my house?
What puppet's that?
This puppet.
Why, I think it's mine.
It is yours, is it not?
It is.
And how does it come into my house?
I made it in the court and given it to Goody Proctor.
Mary Bourne, a needle had been found inside this pocket.
It meant no harm by
You
it.
stuck that needle in yourself?
I believe I did, sir.
What say you now?
Child, you are certain this be your natural memory. May it be perhaps that someone conjures you even now to say this.
Conjures me. Why, no, I am entirely myself, I think. Let you ask Susanna Walcott. She was in the court when I sewed it. Ask Abby. Abby sat beside me when I made it.
Bid him out, Mr. Hale. The mind is surely set now. Bid him be gone.
What signifies a needle?
Mary Bourne, you charge a cold and cruel murder on Abigail Williams.
Murder, a charge? No.
Abigail was stabbed tonight. A needle found stuck into her belly.
And she charges me.
Aye.
Why, the girl is murdered. She must be ripped out of the world.
You've heard that, sir. Ripped out of the world.
Out of it!
Proctor, you do not touch the warrants.
Out of my house.
You ripped the deputy governor's warrant.
I am the deputy governor. Out of my house!
Proctor,
Get you gone with him. You are a broken minister.
Proctor, if she is
If she is innocent, why do you never wonder if Paris be innocent or Abigail? The accuser always holding now. Were they burned this morning as clean as God's fingers? I'll tell you what's walking Satan. Vengeance is walking Satan. We are what we always were, but now the little crazy children are jangling the keys to the kingdom, and common vengeance writes the law. That warrant is vengeance. I'll not give my wife to vengeance.
Oh, go, John.
And they will not.
I've 9 men outside. You cannot keep her. The law binds me, John. I cannot budge.
We'll see her taken.
Proctor, the court is
Oh,
just... I
she's
can't.
tight. God will not let you wash your hands of this.
John, I think I must go with them.